Alright, I'm just doing a real quick intro. So, what's up, guys? This is a voice reveal, which is pretty scary. My voice does not sound like a nerd, and if you say that in the comments, you will have your comment deleted. But yeah, me and my friend and fellow dev, Waffles, created a sculpture game in 1 week. That's 7 days. And we started on Thursday, August 10th, and yeah, we ended today because I'm actually doing this voiceover after it's finished. But yeah, uh, our plan was pretty generic. The bosses are not that unique or anything, but yeah. And also to clarify real quick, there's not souls in the game, right? You don't defend anything because since it's a boss rush game, we decided, you know, just like make it so that if everyone's dead for a certain amount of time, then the game ends, right? Because like it's a boss rush game, so it's not really defense based. But anyways, I'll just get this done quickly. Yeah, that's the end of the intro. So, not many interesting things happened on day one. Yeah, so I didn't record myself making the GUIs, but as we can see at the start, I'm just showing off the health bar, uh, KR and stuff. And then this is me showing off the progress on the map Waffles was cooking up. A little star map. Evolution. Uh, yeah. This right here is a work in progress boss attack. This is me working on the wave and restart script and such. If you couldn't tell, this part isn't actually sped up. This is my real coding speed. Yeah. So this right here, this was going to be the sand space I was going to use, but since the game was going to be like public use, uncopy locked and stuff, I decided to use another one. I'm going to rework my sand model at some point, but I just decided nah. So yeah, as you can see that peak model in the background. Yeah, we used this space right here. I decided to use this one. It's so peak. This is me working on the boss AI and stuff, not much interesting. Just do a little testing. And, at this point, Waffles told me the morph was finished, so I just tried to test it out in the boss AI. Yeah. And this is me finishing up the wave script from earlier. It took me a year to fix this one bug because I'm so sped, but it ended up working in the end. So in the end, I got it to work. Got it to work. This is me testing the morph after setting things up. Everything worked pleasantly fine, and I got a tool and stuff you can see. And I decided to start polishing things. I moved the tier button, and I'm changing the game startup from a cube to a beam. I decided to get some advice, so I asked my group chat for a pattern the beam could have, and I ended up making a red and blue pattern, which is pretty basic, but it looks acceptable. It's a bit, it's a bit flawed, but I think it looks fine. This is it right here. Little red, blue, America. And this is the final product of day one. Alright. Alright, so day two was mainly focused on characters. We wanted to get at least 4 of them done, but we ended up only getting 3 done. We got a little bit done on the 4th one, which was Murder Chance. We wanted to keep the characters pretty basic, but not entirely cookie cutter. We're on a pretty low time constraint here. 1 week is not a lot of time. But yeah, let's just get into the footage. So this was the Gaster Blaster, which I grabbed from Extended, but later on Waffles he reworked the entire thing. I can't speak English. Little goofy blaster kid right here. And this is me coding. So Waffles made the Undertale stance bone throw. So this is me coding the tool for it. And again, this is not sped up. And basically, how the bone throw works is that it will eventually hit a wall and then bounce back to you, and then attracting the nearest enemy. And this is me adjusting models. And sorry if I'm going a bit too fast. Yeah. This is me testing out the Felscience morph. You got a little silly bug right here. Yeah. Sorry if things go a bit too fast. And this is me adjusting the boards for the requirements and stuff. And this is me testing the Bone Barrage. This is outdated though. You'll see a more dated version later. And this is me testing the Gaster Blasters that Waffles cooked up. And this is this is a more dated version. And by the way, oh, I forgot to show this, but basically, hold on, I don't think I explained. Okay, yeah, it shows it. Okay, so basically, Fel's Blasters, each blaster tracks your cursor, which is different from classics. And this is me working on the Snow Zone from Felscience. Yeah, and basically, yeah, it stuns the enemy, it slows them down, and it does damage. Yeah, it's pretty basic, yeah. Next is Gino, right? Oh, never mind. Yeah, and this is the explosive dog. It explodes and it knocks them back. Again, it's pretty basic. And yeah, this is me working on the Portal's attack for Geno Sans. Basically, it's pretty basic. It spawns a couple portals and it spawns blue bones, and the blue bones, they teleport the enemy back. And they deal damage, of course. And this is the Force Slam. It's pretty self-explanatory. That bone is draining their HP. We got a little combo here. Alright. So, this is the final product of day 2. This is a live voiceover now. This is no longer pre-recorded. And yeah. So we got Murder Saints right here. It's pretty basic so far. The blasters are bigger and they're lower to the ground. And am I lag spiking? This is what happens. I'm just lagging right now. I don't know why. But yeah, you see the blasters are lower to the ground. Classic Sans. Yeah, the tooltip on the board rail is updated. Starting the game. So, yeah. Waffles, I didn't show it. I didn't show it in the thingy, but yeah, Waffles made this little bone bomb thing. Right, so it drags the enemy to be silly. It's actually really feedback. Waffles picked this up. I didn't show it in the sped up thing. And yeah, it's pretty silly. And you got, the Gaster Blasters. Yeah, I showed this earlier, but this little bone throw thing in here. The damage values are nowhere near, I haven't even started on damage values at all, or anything like that. Now I'm gonna show off Felscience. Blasters are bigger for cursor. They're a bit lower, but they're not that lower. It's teleports him back, but his absolute buffoon stunned him. But yeah, yeah, this is pretty basic. It just summons like 3 of these, you know. Yeah, just support him them back. And yeah, I think that's about it. The tier button is supposed to be destroyed because I have tier 5. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it's the end of the day 2 devlog. I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like and subscribe, ring that notification bell, and yeah. Alright. I'm exhausted right now, but yeah, just gonna clear some things up. So this is sort of day 3 and day 4, and I'll get into that in a bit. I just like to say, so I'm gonna clarify some things. First of all, some of the recording was lost, but it wasn't that important, I think. So yeah. Second of all, on day 3, Waffles could not work until late in the day, due to a situation, and I sort of slacked off a lot, but I still got work done. Some of the footage will be from day 3. Next, Yellow with an extra L, he created some art for the game, and it looks amazing. I'll put it on the screen. And last, I'd just like to clarify, like, I have not been like feeling that good about the recording situation, and this footage will be a lot shorter for a handful of reasons. First of all, I just find that like some things I don't just want, like, I don't know, like, I just don't want to, like, because you're gonna see some stuff anyways, so why show it and then show it again? It's hard to explain, but I don't know, I've been sort of tired, and some things I just don't record or something, I don't know. And sometimes I cut out a lot of content just because I just feel like I don't want to show it, just because it feels unimportant, or just like, you know, just feels uninteresting. So, although a good amount of work was done today, the recording will be, there will be less footage. Also, I basically did all the attacks for the Nightmare Sands boss, but I haven't done the summoning process, and I'm tired right now, so I'll do it tomorrow. But yeah, I'll just get right into the footage. That's enough stalling. So, right here we have some of the models. Oh, that was a quick cut. And then we have the Nightmare Sands boss right here, or at least his model AI is done. This right here, this is going to be a bit of a long clip. Basically, yeah, this is going to be the death message. This will take a bit, because, yeah, so I died, and there's a 10-second timer for someone to enter. And if no one enters, then you guys lose, because you guys suck at the game. Wow, you guys suck. Facts. And next clip is a minion, yeah, for Nightmare Sands. I think the texture looks pretty nice. And this is the this is an attack for Nightmare Sands. And yeah. Alright guys, we're live. This is a live voiceover right now. This is the final results of day 4 and day 3. Hopefully now you guys can actually hear me and it's not just just loud music. But yeah, I'd also like to say Waffles has spent a lot of time on air stands today, but I won't be showing that. Yeah, just cause. So there were some changes on Death Sands. Waffles out of this bone wall. And now I have a J Burger. Heals 30 HP. And I have Bone Fall. I think that was a bit delayed. But yeah. Yeah, that's the bone wall. And now I'm gonna show Killer Sands. Slash right here. Bone Accelerator, which is similar to the Bone Rain. Deep Blaster. my favorite attack because it's actually interesting compared to the other attacks. The runner-up. So like I said, align with them. I think it's a pretty cool attack. And Angry Killer Sans is basically just a reskin, just buffed. I actually forgot to write down the attacks, so let me just do that real quick. Alright, we are back, and I wrote down the attacks. This is sort of work in progress, but yeah, it's basically just a reskin. Not very interesting. The residue on this should be a lot bigger, right? Yeah. Yeah, this is basically work in progress, but at the same time, it's basically done. Yeah, it's basically just a reskin, not very interesting. Maybe on an extra attack eventually, I don't know. I'm really interested. Yeah. So, I guess I'm just gonna talk a little bit more. I'm sort of pessimistic about this. I don't know. It's like there's such a low amount of time, and you know, day 3 is sort of wasted. And remember, we had to. Or wait. So yeah, we had to finish. Right. So I'm gonna say Nightmare Sans is basically finished. I have to rate. I just have to do some simple stuff. Right. Nightmare Sans is basically finished. Waffles is still working on Air Sans, I think, but in 3 days. We have to finish Horror Sans Boss, Killer Sans Boss, Fresh Sans Boss, Aftertail Sans Boss, Outer Tail Sans Boss, Underfoot. That's 6 bosses. The first 3 bosses are going to be pretty simple, right? So let's just exclude the first 3 bosses. That's still what I can't count anymore. Aftertail Sans, Horror Sans. I mean, that's still 3 bosses. I just don't know. I'm not sure about this because we have to finish I have to finish at least 2 bosses. Like I'll have to finish at least Killer Sans and Horror Sans tomorrow, and then I don't know, or maybe don't. I don't know. It's very it sort of stresses me out, and I don't want this to go to waste, right? And I don't want to add an extra day, but I feel like we sort of deserve an extra day. I mean, we worked hard and we sort of lost day 3. I don't know what to think about it, to be honest. I don't know what to think about it. But yeah. What is this? What else does it say? Credits to Yellow for his really good art. I appreciate it. Yeah, as I said, Waffles worked pretty good on the Air Sans boss. I don't think it was finished today, but I don't know how close he is to finished. But yeah, hopefully all goes well for this project. And if we do add an extra day, I won't tell you guys, and I'll get away with it. No, just kidding. I don't know. But yeah. And there's people that watch this video before you do, because there's testers and stuff. It's gonna be kind of weird. I don't know. Okay, anyways, like and subscribe, ring that notification bell, buy the chickens and send it to Game Pass. Hopefully we can get that done too. I want to profit out this. And I'm not just in it for the money, but I'm in the same time also kind of in it for the money. If I can get that chicken and sanity Game Pass done, but that's like second to last priority. But yeah. All right. So this is day 7, voiceover. It's actually currently the final hours, but I'm voiceovering for day 7. So you may have noticed that day 5, 6, they don't have any segment for them or any gameplay for them. There's a few reasons. Well, actually, mainly one, and it's that I fell asleep. But yeah, also they didn't have much voiceover gameplay. It was basically just me showing like 30 seconds of me working and then just the final product. But yeah, well, also I'm not just gonna show every boss, just like me fighting bosses. That would be kind of boring. But yeah, there also won't be gameplay for day 7. I'll show gameplay just at the end of the video. At the end of final hours, which is yeah. So let me just get this footage up real quick. So this is me working on the spectate system. Basically how it works is each player will have their little button and you click on them and spectate them. It's a pretty simple system and it's actually easier to do than the original swap system. The system is used in Sans Funny Boss Rush if you played that, so you know what I'm talking about. And it's actually easier to make and it's better than the original system that's used in Soul Ops and such in other games. And this is me showing how it works. Obviously, you wouldn't be able to spectate yourself, that's just me demonstrating. And this is me speedrunning the Horror Bone right now, and you saw the slash earlier, sort of horror boss. And this is a map attack for Nightmare Stance. It's pretty chaotic fight. I try to keep it like some of the more simple attacks. Well, they still have some unique aspects, but yeah, it's pretty just like bullet hell. And that was a horror burning in hell. This is an attack for the horror boss, the bone zones. And this is a silly bug I encountered with Killer Stance. Bro thinks he's Michael Jackson. This is an attack for Killer Stance, just me testing. This is me making the HP bar for Fresh Stance. You can't see the gradient, so it's kind of silly to watch. And this is me testing out the passive for Insanity Stance Game Pass. Basically, once you reach a certain amount of damage, in this case it's 2,000, a healing orb will track you, and it will heal you 10 HP. I don't know if it might have been buffed because Waffles was working on the character. It might have buffed it or nerfed it. I don't know. This is just how it was when it was, and I haven't really tried the character much. Waffles sort of took over Sea Insanity or Chicken's Insanity. And yeah, that's the end of the footage. Is there anything else to say? No, but I won't be showing the final product. I'll just be showing gameplay at the end of the final hours. And yeah, see you then. And I'd just like to say this real quick, just get this out of the way, because the purpose of this was to log the progress and such, but I sort of lost track of that, especially with me falling asleep before I could do the voiceover and stuff. So, on day 5, Nightmare Stance, everything was completed with him. You know, he was done, finished and done. Just had to, yeah, he was done. And then I did most of Horror Stance, and then fully completed him the day later. And then I started on Killer Stance, just fully completed him with a bit of help from Waffles. So that's day 6. And then we started on Fresh Stance, nearly completed him on day 7, and then just finished it up at the start of the final hours. I also believe I did Outer and Underfell bosses on yesterday, on day 7. So that's when the Outer and Underfell bosses were completed. And Waffles did the Geno boss. And yeah, I think that's just a progress log right there. Obviously, there were more changes than that, just bosses, but yeah. And yeah, we started on Chicken's Insanity yesterday, and he got finished up today during the final hours. And yeah, just get that out of the way real quick. It is the final hours. It's 8 a.m. right now. Challenge ends at 3:30 p.m. It's Thursday, the 17th. I'm just working on finishing this Fresh Stance attack real quick. And yeah. It's crazy. We cut it close, but yeah, I think we're gonna beat this challenge. I think we're gonna get everything done. So yeah. This recording is, I'm gonna end this recording. And yeah. See ya. Alright. We're in the final hours. We're going to release soon. I'd like to say 25 minutes. However, we have a small delay here. So Roblox is literally like not working on this. They're being off right now. They're preventing us from trying to release week ops, bro. It's the ops are on us. Like, look at how much I'm trying to save. Look at this output. Like, whoa, yeah. I literally can't do anything. So we'll have to wait until Roblox stops being an op, and then we'll release after like 25 minutes. And yeah, basically everything's done. Error could be balanced more. But yeah, I think Saints needs a bit more progress. Just needs a bit more. And yeah, we basically have everything done. It would be nice if Roblox would let us work though. But yeah, basically, we wait until Roblox starts working, and then we work for like 25 more minutes, and then we release, right? It's Thursday right now. We started on August 10th. It's August 17th right now. And I don't think there's anything else to say. And I'll be showing gameplay later on. Maybe like I'll like fight the first like 3 bosses or something. And yeah. So see you then. Alright. We've moved it to the end. Alright, the game is out right now. You can play it right now. I don't know why you'd watch me play. But I promised gameplay at the end of the final hours. So yeah. So I'm just gonna fight the first boss, and I guess I'll just talk about some stuff. So I'd say the challenge was pretty silly, pretty fun. The air boss could definitely be more well balanced, but it time's up. So I mean, I'd say, aside from time, right? Time was like, the main thing, slow Fangame in 1 week, that's the main enemy, time, right? But I'd say an equally strong enemy, maybe even stronger of an enemy, is motivation, right? Because it's hard to explain, but, say like on day 3, I just barely did anything. I didn't feel like working, right? I mean, like, I had such a low amount of time. I only had 7 days, but I was like, just like the feeling of not wanting to work, but after day 3, I'd say I worked a pretty good amount. I tried to get myself to work. I was pretty motivated after day 3. Maybe partially because I was working with someone, because Waffles could barely work on day 3, right? But yeah, I say time is a good enemy, right? But motivation is possibly stronger. And that actually goes for a lot of games. You lose motivation and end up getting discontinued. Well, yeah, I guess that's the end of it. Play the game for yourself. Please buy the Chickens and Sandy Game Pass. And yeah, I'm out. Thank you for watching.